the early years of the 5th century, possibly even before Saint Patrick ever set foot in Ireland, a man who would become known as Saint Declan arrived here on the shores of Ardmore. Drawn by faith and guided by the sea, he came to what would become one of the earliest centres of Christianity in Ireland. This small coastal village holds a story over 1500 years old, and the best way to experience it is to walk it. This is the Ardmore Cliff Walk, a short loop of just under 4 kilometers. An easy walk taking about an hour, but carrying centuries of history along its path. Just ahead lies one of the most important sites on this walk, Saint Declan's Well. Dating back to the 5th century, this sacred place was used for baptism, as Christianity first took root here in Ardmore. For generations, pilgrims have come here, following in the footsteps of Saint Declan himself. From here, the path follows the edge of Ardmore Head, where the land meets the full force of the Atlantic. Waves crash below, seabirds circle overhead, and the wind carries the same salt air that greeted Declan all those centuries ago. A coastline shaped by time, weather, and the restless ocean. Below the cliffs, a more recent story lies rusting in the sea, the wreck of the Sampson ship, driven ashore during a storm in the late 1980s. A stark reminder that even today, the Atlantic commands respect. But history here is layered. Along the path stand lookout posts from different eras, one dating back to the 19th century, and another used during the Second World War, watching the horizon for signs of danger. Despite its ragged edges, this coastline is full of life. Over 100 species of wildflowers grow here, and seabirds ride the currents above the cliffs, from kestrels to peregrine falcons. As the path turns inland, the landscape softens. Fields replace cliffs, and the sound of the ocean fades away. But the story of Declan is never far away. Back toward the village, the remains of his monastic settlement rise once more. Rising above it all, the round tower, built in the 12th century, nearly 30 meters tall. It stands as a symbol of later age, when Ardmore had already become an important religious center. Beside it, the remains of the cathedral, constructed centuries after Declan's time, yet rooted in the same sacred ground he chose. And at the heart of it all, a small stone building, known as Saint Declan's Oratory. It is believed that this is his final resting place. The walk loops gently back towards the sea, returning to where it began. A simple path, but one that carries you through centuries in just an hour. Saint Declan lived, preached, and died here in Ardmore. And though time has changed the world around it, this place still holds his story. In the cliffs, in the wind, and in every step along this path. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to follow the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.